Yo, yo. Hmm. This isn't even System of a Down. Bro doesn't know. Bro doesn't even know. This blade is deadzo. Yo, yo. That blade is no good. Ba-ba-ba-boom. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yo, yo. Yo, yeah, soon, dude. Maybe don't fall for scams and jeopardize everyone because you have the brain rot. Soon enough. Bro has the brain of a 90-year-old. He's got the IQ of a slug. Bro's fallen for the scams, brother. That's not good. No good. This weekend, dude. This weekend we'll sort it out. Because this weekend I have a bit of time. I actually have to just straight up leave soon. And I don't even want to, like, mess with any of that stuff. Because tomorrow is Friday. And Friday is maybe me going to movie day. Tomorrow is movie day. Hey, I'm just saying, bro. Trust nobody on the internet. You can't trust them. If they send you a message and they're like, oh my god, I need your information, you're just like, no, I'm good, bro. Peace out. Don't even respond. You don't even respond. There are so many scumbags online, you just can't trust nobody. You can't trust anyone. Not even yourself. You don't even know yourself online. Romulus comes out tomorrow. Kevin, yo, buddy. Romulus comes out tomorrow. And I wish to go see Romulus tomorrow, maybe. I gotta drag Ivana out of the place and be like, we're gonna go to a movie. Woo! Yeah, no, you don't take DMs from anyone, bro. You give that shit a bit of time to marinate first. Yeah, I will. I have to replay the first game, which should be happening, I think, at the beginning of next month. Probably the beginning of next month, we'll do, again, first Space Marine, and then kind of just ramp up for the second one. It looks good. It looks to be like a 8 out of 10 game. Probably 9 out of 10, maybe. Something like that. I normally don't care too much about games, but I've played the first Space Marine, and I liked it when it came out. And I mean, it's Warhammer, so, like, why not? It's a very, like, involved game instead of just being turn-based, and it's the tabletop, but in a video game form, which is not the most exciting thing. It'll be good. Yo. Yeah, I'll accept it. I have it. Just give me... Probably tonight. Probably tonight. I saw your orcs. They look good. I'd say you gotta muddy them down, though. I think the colors are a bit vibrant for my personal taste, but, you know, it's your taste. I'd make them dirty. Make it look like they roll around in their own poop. I've got Mochi. Mochi's my buddy. Mochi's my bestest friend. Who clawed the fuck out of my arm this morning, and it was, like, bleeding. Unlucky. But he didn't mean it. Mochi's a good doggy. No, yeah, like, freebooters are supposed to be vibrant. I know that. I'm just saying for, like, personal taste. They're meant to be vibrant, but... Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Mochi looked good in that, too. Yeah, Mochi's in that movie. Yeah, I heard the movie was good. I don't think I'll be watching it. Ivana's already seen it. I have not. Yeah, there's apparently a few decent movies out. Like, yeah, people are saying the Wolverine movie or the Deadpool movie was good. Aliens Romulus is getting really good reviews right now from, like, everyone. Everyone's loving it. I think there was maybe one more. But, I mean, there's also, like, the Borderlands movie that's out, which is, just complete dog shit from what I've seen. I haven't seen the movie. But probably... Personally, I found the Deadpool movie painfully unfunny. It's the worst superhero movie I've seen. Bro, you didn't even say the Gotrek and Felix books were good. You are a walking piece of negativity. You're like League of Legends. You're like a human League of Legends. Do you enjoy anything? Do you like anything? What do you like? You don't like the movies. You don't like the books. What the hell do you like? Give me one piece of positive input on something in your life. It's okay to hate things, but good God. Everything. Chose the wrong actors for Borderlands. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, the actors, they got, like, older ladies to play younger women. Doesn't really... I mean, the biggest thing is that it's going to be a one-off. They're not going to redo the movie. There's no sequel. There's nothing involved with it. It's just kind of it, you know, which is good. So whatever actors they decided to use, they're just going to live as is with those characters. There's not going to be any reshooting. There's not going to be like a, you know, oh, we fucked up. Here's round 2. But I will say that movie's probably dog shit. As is everyone kind of agrees on it. Just sooks. Give me like 1 minute. I'll be right back. 1 sec. All right. Ooh. My fucking hand, man. Man. They had Jack Black. They had like forgot the 2 women's names, but they're Jamie Lee Curtis, I think, was one of them. I don't know. Borderlands was cool when it was out. I never followed it. But you know, I remember the guy who brought out Borderlands, Randy Pitchford. That guy is notorious in the gaming sphere for ruining like Aliens and Duke Nukem at the same time. And I was looking at like there was something about him reviewing the movie, and he's like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's the best." I'm like, really? I guess I haven't seen it yet, so I can't say anything on it, but like, from what I've heard and what I've seen, Borderlands not looking too good. Age of Sigmar, Lord of the Rings, the D&D movie, Star Trek. You like the D&D movie? See, now I have to be the hater here. I fucking hate the D&D movie. I thought it was awful. I'm the hater now. I thought it was okay. Yeah, go for it, man. In a way, I do miss making orcs, but I don't even have time to finish dwarves, so I have no willpower to, like, even think about orcs either. Lord of the Rings is sick, though. I hope there's more content for it eventually. Like, they're doing... Well, actually, you know what? They're doing a bunch of content for it. They're bringing out, like, the anime... Not really my aesthetic style. They've got, like... I mean, the Rings of Power, whatever you want to say about it. Season 2's coming out. I think there's a new, like, strategy battle game edition. Like, a new Warhammer edition of the Lord of the Rings game. I just hope everything is supported. Because I have a Moria army. Well, a Kingdom of Khazad-dûm army, and I'd love to play it. But... whatever. Ivana's mad that her drink is fucked up. My drink, no! Rings of Power was bad. There's a Lord of the Rings anime that's based on, Rohan. It's supposed to be about Rohan. Which, I don't like the aesthetic style of anime. I never will. I think some of it is acceptable, but for Lord of the Rings, I don't like it. It doesn't look good. But that doesn't mean the story can't be good, because it probably will be. You're bad like a bad case of toe fungus. True. I've just been a little bit busy today. Probably going to be a bit busy tonight anyways, too. I still haven't watched Lord of the Rings. What the fuck is wrong with you? Go watch it. I feel like if you've got the attention span of a blade of grass, you may not like Lord of the Rings. Like, I feel like in today's times, people may actually just not enjoy it. It's excellent, though. It is excelente. Oh, yeah, well... 5 times last year. Yeah, Ivana bought me... I haven't read The Lord of the Rings nor The Hobbit, or Silmarillion, any of that stuff. One day I'll get around to it. I mean, I love the movies, obviously, but, like, when the movies came out, I wasn't necessarily big into, like, reading Lord of the Rings. The games, the Lego was cool. Warhammer. Like, I think most people have seen the movies, but not everyone's read the books. Warhammer books, different story, but, like, Lord of the Rings in particular, since I had the movie, I'm like, you know, maybe not to read the books. Lego Lord of the Rings stream. Nah. The video game? Do they even have a video game on it? I think they do, right? Lego is just... Lego's cool. It's something I grew up with. I love the games, but I don't really partake in Lego anymore. A lot of people love it. It's very nostalgic. It's just something that's been around for like for ages and has been in everyone's life. But for me, I just don't really collect Lego anymore. Yeah, Andy Serkis. I was there when it first came out. He was doing it live on YouTube. The Andy Serkis reads The Lord of the Rings. I think it was in part to like a fundraiser, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. If that's what you're talking about, I have no idea. But yeah, audiobooks are cool. If you're not really inclined to sit around and read, which reading is fun, it can be. It's not something I do every day. But it feels good when you get to, and when you're in the mood for it, because for me, I got to be in the mood for reading. Sometimes you're just like, nah, I don't want to read, not today. Christopher Lee, yeah, Christopher Lee did a lot of stuff. He's cool, man. He was in a metal band too. Cool dude. Bro was just doing everything. You borrow audiobooks from the library? How does that even work? How do you get a hold of something like that? You know what? Not this one. This one. It's an app where they lend out copies. That's interesting. Everything is done through, I guess, apps these days, eh? I have never heard of that. I used to go to the public library. I used to get a bunch of, like, you know, over the weekend, you'd get a few books as a kid or something. You know, that was cool. Don't really do it anymore, but when I was younger, absolutely. I thought that was something excellent. Hmm. Jimmy, yo, buddy. Thank you, man. This sounds like Visa. No, this is Darren from, like, System of a Down. Oops. The Raid! Thank you, sir. Well, slow but surely we're getting there. I'm trying to do detailings now for all these guys. Weird little belt toolings and pouches and ammunition. Supposed to be a Spearhead. Supposed to be an Engineers Guild Spearhead that's based on the Caradron Overlords. But in the vein of, like, Warhammer Fantasy, of course. So, everyone's kind of, like, kit bashed with Caradron bits for the most part before I end up redoing a lot of stuff. Where is... I think I'm missing a few people. Oh, it's these guys. Like, different poses, different things. These are old models with new bits, yeah. Like, these are the old 2006 Dwarf Warriors, Dwarf Thunderers, Quarrelers. I mean, they just re-released them. But the arms are from, like, the Arcanaut Company from Caradron. But the goal is to put backpacks on them. The goal is to make them look very engineer-y and expeditionary. A lot of, like, different, again, pouches and, you know, tools and whatnot. Kind of just what the Caradron look like. Yeah, they're very simple. Very, very simple. That's what I love about them. They don't try to be anything else. They're just dwarves. Not that dwarves trying to be something isn't a bad thing, but, you know, or isn't a good thing. But sometimes you just want, like, the classic, typical dwarf. Not, like, super angry, tribalistic, you know, Age of Sigmar dwarf or something. But, you know, everyone likes what they like. And that stuff is cool, but I still just kind of prefer the fantasy stuff. It's just what I grew up with. And now that fantasy is in full swing, it's even better. Except these aren't even for fantasy. These are for Age of Sigmar. And I should be working on my fantasy army. But there is no way to get that done now. Not anytime soon. The quality of things does change. I mean, the toolings and everything they used to kind of make miniatures in the past has been updated substantially. You know, the way things are made are much more precise. No longer do they do, like, hand-sculpted things. They're all digital. And when you've got digital sculpting, you can kind of put more details in, potentially. You could do more with it. So, it's a very subjective thing, whether or not you like the look of something, because, like, you could say, oh, what they bring out today is better looking than what came out before it. But, you know, everyone prefers what they prefer. I've seen people say, man, I love the 4th edition dwarves. They're the greatest looking thing ever. And I'm like, all right, that's a bit of nostalgia. Everyone just kind of has their own point in Games Workshop history where they prefer the sculpting of that time. No, you can clearly tell what's different. Here, I'll show you. If I have a box. I mean, as an example, this is like, what, 2022 maybe? That's 2022. This is like 2006. Be it some of the parts on this guy are from these kits. Right? Not the best comparison, but you can kind of see, like, you know, there's a lot more things going on, a lot more detail. Whereas this is very basic. Yeah. It's not a one-to-one comparison because they're not the same unit, but it's, yeah, they usually pack on a lot of detail. They do quite a bit. And I've listened to a few people say, like, the old Warhammer minis don't look good. Like, the old world plastic stuff. Like, man. Early 2000s Warhammer is, like, some of the best. Some of the absolute best. Maybe, like... Well, actually, there's a lot of good stuff out there. A lot of good sculpts. Mochi's good. I mean, the biggest thing Games Workshop was kind of missing for a while until recently when they brought them back was, like, your very typical dwarf. Your typical dwarf didn't really exist for a while. It did in Lord of the Rings if you wanted to play the Lord of the Rings game, and it still does, but GW is a company, and they know they can make money by having more things out, so, like, give the people what they want. Bring back all the old stuff. They've got a new factory. You can produce it. Bring back old things and sell it to new people. Or, better yet, sell it to old people who bought it when they were kids. Or growing up. There's always ways. There are always ways. This one, this one. I need to organize this table a little bit. What is this? Rope. Sometimes. I don't really... I mean, if I get something, I just try to deal with it. Any sort of, like, hand injury. Like, right now, my hands hurt really bad. But it's not because of that. Karn's alright, he's cool. I had the original metal one ages ago. When I was more interested in Chaos a long time ago, I did have Karn. And I had Berserkers. But that was when I was young. And when I'm young, you know, you don't really know what you like yet. You just kind of think something's cool and you get it and you're like, man, that's awesome. Right now, I was thinking about it today. I'm like, you know, I kind of want to get back into 40K, but I want to do it properly. And I think what I'm going to do... Well, I'm going to give it a chance, I should say. I'm going to wait for Leagues of Votann Wave 2. And I'm going to wait for that new book to come out. And then if I like the book, and I like Wave 2, then I'll give it a shot again. But, like, for me right now, 40K is kind of very much on the back burner for a little bit. There's just so many things you could do at Games Workshop. Or rather, there's so many things you could do with Warhammer. That if you want to get one thing done, but you want to do another, you'll never get them done. At least if you work extremely slowly. Which is a reality for some people. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, how do I get these backpacks on? Hmm. I need a total of 10 backpacks. Hmm. Gotta cut this bomb out. Yeah, this guy put out like what, 2 albums under his own thing? And then that's it. They're good albums though, for sure. And now I think he just tours with System. They do be the touring. Abdulio, buddy. Just gave my money to the devil and ordered Gotrek and Felix the first omnibus. You'll like it. The first few books are great. I like all of them, to be honest. Except the final 2 books. They suck. Mostly. They are doo-doo. Yeah, New Zealand arter. True. Magnus, yo, buddy. Yeah, the Darren went and made this band with the drummer. And Serge has his own solo thing, and then the bassist, I think, has his own thing. Do, 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 do. Hmm. Well, some people want to go off and do their own thing because they have their own ideas, and their own ideas maybe don't mesh with the band's ideas, and so you can kind of go off and do your own thing, and then have your main band still, you know, be your main source of income, right? Everyone's into different things. Just because you're in a band doesn't mean like, you know, you're gonna do that forever and that's your favorite thing. But yeah, people end up liking more things than 1 or 2. And yes, they're the End Times books. The Kinslayer and Slayer, by far the worst books. Very, very unfulfilling books. You have to read them because they're part of the story, but you don't want to read them because they suck. It's like, what the hell are we doing here, folks? I need to get rid of this bomb. Or maybe I don't get rid of the bomb and I make it look crazy. Maybe it's his experimental bomb. They're going to bring back all the old actors from the first trilogy. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I think they're a little old now. Unless you've got, like, the reunion of all the characters coming back in, like, you know, their final days. I don't know about that one. That'd be very sad to watch, come to think of it. It'd be cool on paper, but it'd be very, very sad. I think you just need to leave the original stuff alone at this point. But, you know, maybe. They're, well, I mean, they're getting there. They're fairly old. Those movies came out, like, 20 years ago, maybe? 15 to 20 years ago, maybe? Yeah, I mean, whatever it may be. Sometimes you just gotta kind of move on from that stuff, but in a good way. You don't want to spit on what came before it. You never want to do that. What are the other backpacks that I have? What is this? Ooh. Hmm. This candle has to go. Yes. These are like minor backpacks, but this candle's a little funky. Better material than Amazon? What will? I mean, you'd think Amazon has the best material. They've got the most money. They can have any material they want, but it seems like they don't. Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, we hope so. All I know is these franchises are not dead, and any chance they can revive and make more money off of them, they're going to think about it. The one franchise I feel like is so hard to make money from, but they're really trying to push it, is Indiana Jones. It's a Disney property, and I feel like it just didn't go anywhere. Like, once they've acquired Lucasfilm, it's like, yeah, Star Wars is the moneymaker, and then you've got Indiana Jones. What do you do with that? Like, Lord of the Rings, you could do a lot with. It's just the quality of what you can do with it is in question. Stop scratching your eye. It's itchy. I'll be watching it tomorrow, hopefully. I gotta get Ivana out of here. I wanted to come see the movie with me, and I really want to go see the movie, actually. I haven't sat in a theater release day in 20 years. I would love to see a movie on release day. That'd be great. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bo. What the hell can I turn a candle into? Probably nothing. Yeah, probably nothing. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. No, I've never heard of that. Is it a tabletop game or a video game? If it's a video game, there's like a 0%. There's if it's a video game or it's a tabletop game, and I haven't heard of it, there's a very slim chance I'd even like get into it. But it sounds cool, sounds interesting, sounds different. Putting the fantasy races in kind of like a different era is intriguing. Oh, it's an old RPG. Oh. No, I've never heard of it then. People always try to put their spin on things. It sounds cool. Can't go wrong with fantasy races like anywhere. You cannot go wrong with that. How the hell does his backpack even fit on a guy's back? One of the older games that I remember messing with that was very kind of like that was a game called Shadowrun. I think it's been around for ages. Maybe it was a book series turned into like tabletop game or something. I'm not entirely sure where it was from initially, but I played the video game. And it was very like you give humans, trolls, elves, dwarves, orcs, any of this crap, guns, and like plasmids from BioShock. Something like that. It was very bizarre. But the video game was pretty intriguing. Played that for a bit. We got Mochi a year ago. Your dog died of a heart attack? That's awful, dude. Yeah, that sucks, man. Um I don't even want to imagine Mochi passing away. I never understood the love of like people have for dogs until I got one. And now I get it. It's like absolute family. Yeah. They are family. cats are great. It's just I feel like most cats. I had a cat growing up. Well, not even growing up. I had a cat recently. She was very much like a dog. Come to think of it, she was very involved and wanted to be there and be present and hang out. You know, most cats don't really want to do much. They just hang around and sleep and eat. Very self-sufficient creatures. They kind of just want to be left alone. She didn't want that. And, she reminded me of Mochi. Or vice versa. I'm seeing it tomorrow. I'm going to drag my girlfriend to it and say, listen, woman, you haven't left the house since 82. It's time to go see a movie. So tomorrow, I'm hoping to drag her to see a movie. Romulus. Havana. Fuck. A lot of good bits from the minor kit, damn. Yeah, the city's dwarf stuff in the future should be really cool. I'm very interested in seeing actual cities things. Dwarven classic, like, esque things. That's gonna be cool as fuck. Like, 100%, absolutely. I do want to see those. I need to keep chopping these up. Okay, my dog is making weird noises. Hang on. Mochi! What the hell? What are you doing? Hey, buddy. What's up, B Mooch? What's up, B Mooch? What's up, you baby? Mochi, what's up, little baby? What's up, baby? Yeah, if you want to send me the picture, dude, send it on Discord. That's fine. Send it on Discord. But yeah, the new city stuff should be excellent, I hope. It should be excellent, eh? Dude, these bits are goated. What the hell? You've got a mug. Goateed! I'm supposed to be... I don't even know what I was working with. This one, this one. This one. This one. This is a different one. I need 10 backpacks. Okay. I need to figure out where these go. Mochi, why are you crying? this dog is howling outside the door because Ivana's taking a poop. He misses her, so he's gonna howl. The poopy howl. Mochi, it's okay. You're so sad over nothing. She's taking a poo-poo. Mochi's a yapper. He's like me when I stream League. A yapper. But a valid yapper. There's a difference. Yeah, I'll take a look. Kind of looks like Mochi. A little bit. He's very hairy, though. Holy shit. That is a rat. That's a hairy rat, dude. Yeah, that is basically Mochi. Mochi's a little bit more, well, they all look like Mochi. He's, are these fox-faced Pomeranians? They kind of look like them, right? Because Mochi's a fox-faced Pomeranian. Dave, thank you, buddy. Yeah. Hey, we love dogs, man. I love them. If you've never had a dog, you don't know. You don't get it. But you will get it, because you will get a dog. Because dogs are the goats. To not be confused with actual goats. They are the goats. Do, 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 do. Mochi, it's okay. Mochi the rat. He's very kind. He's a very kind gentleman rat. He means no harm to anyone or ill upon anyone. He just wants to live life and eat potato treats and run around and go psychotic in the side yard. That's the dog he is. Mochi, it's okay. Hmm. I don't know if I want to use these backpacks. They're full of, like, they're interesting, but I need, like, generic backpacks that I can add stuff to. They're never going to sell them. These pathetic excuses for backpacks from the Imperial Guard kit is so saddening. They don't even sell you full backpacks anymore. They give you, like, half the backpack because this is supposed to slot onto, like, their backs. It's very depressing. You could green stuff it. You can make it whole with, like, milliput, but that's a little... It's a little disheartening. A little unfortunate. And even then, there's got, you know, they have, like, crack grenades on the side and stuff like that, or frags, whatever they are. Interesting. The bits are going to be rough. They'll be a little bit rough. I figured the detailing of these would be very easy, but figuring out bits is semi-tedious, I suppose. Mochi, are you still making a ruckus? Why are you making a ruckus? Hey, Mochi, it's fine, dude. He thinks the world's exploding. My mother, where is she? My mother. She's in the bathroom. No. Not my mother. Where is she? These parts just don't fit well. Why didn't it work the first time? Who knows? What the hell is that? What? Tan, the Lion Warden of Tarnish, Freak Kit's vengeance, witness total annihilation, hit them hard and through, push them through for the Emperor. Bro, this guy needs to settle down with the Emperor. The Emperor. Is the Emperor even a big deal? Come on. We haven't seen him do anything. Not in ages. Do we need to care about the Emperor? Yeah, these parts are very wacky. He kicked Nurgle's ass in 9th edition? Did he really? What'd he do? Did he just wake the fuck up? Said my turn? My turn. And he grabbed Nurgle and, like, shanked his knees. Like Kano. In MK9? I believe so, yeah. He's sucking the souls of thousands of psychers. He's a sick freak. Yes. What if they actually brought him back? What do you think would happen? What could stop the Emperor if he came back? And was somehow in his prime? Again. Would a Chaos God just somehow manifest into real space and, like, do something? Another son. Oh, did he really? That's what he did? Damn. The Emperor isn't a lobotomite. Not a veggie. I'm gonna have to go very soon. Probably in, like, less than 5 minutes. About 6 something, and I have something to do. But, I want to come back and stream. I'm just not going to stream League tonight. I've been way too busy. Tomorrow is a League day for sure. And I'm still going to be a bit busy tonight anyways, so... couple of things to do. Things that, you know, we wish we had nothing to do. We wish we could just chill sometimes. I'm just saying. I guess this is right now, bring back every Primarch that you can, and every Demon Primarch, and then once that's established, maybe take it to the next level. Do people even use the Primarchs in regular 40k games? Like, they're what, 500 points? I know when Gilliman came out, people started spamming the hell out of Gilliman. At least from the games I had played. Comet's trash. Go Airy. Comet is garbage. Pure garbage. Okay, I actually do have to leave right now. I will be back on. Give me like probably an hour or so, maybe hour and a half, and then I'll just come back and continue doing this, even though it's not much. I gotta go. I will be on